Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to give you another monthly reading for Gemini for the month of December 2023. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. I thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe. I thank you for protecting me and keeping me safe. What are the messages for Gemini from December 2023? Oh, Gemini. All of a sudden, I'm feeling breathless. Just want to take a look at the lighting. I'll be right back. See if that helps. I think that should work. Okay. Yes. Oof. Have to catch my breath there. Gemini, what's going on? You seem to be flustered. You seem to be really going fast. You're busy. Well, that's air. Oh, thank you, Spirit, for protecting me, keeping me safe, for protecting the collective, and keeping the collective safe. One of the important messages for Gemini. Just one more shuffle. The layout has not changed, but the angle of my camera has, so it worked out very well for the Aquarius reading. Let's see how we fare for your reading, Gemini. You know that my spread has not changed, not yet. Really liking how I get the messages through this spread. Though my readings have become a lot longer because of it. As you know, the first line is for the viewer. If you are not a Gemini, you are a cross-watcher, you can still place yourself in the first line. The second line is for partnerships, people you know, people you don't know, people you cross in your daily life. That's the second line. As a cross-watcher, you can flip. So this may be the partnership if you're the cross-watcher. If you're Gemini, again, this would be the partnership. The third line is the outcome. Let's see, how does that look? A lot better. Perfect. So the third line is the outcome. Just like Aquarius, your deck is broken into the... Oh boy, this is the Knight of Swords. He has a lot to say. It's a he because it's a masculine quality. It's usually related to the ego. But in this case, it could just be that you want to get something out. You need to say something. And here it is where it's an educational form of conversation is to talk about what you know. That's why I say educational. But then again, the Three of Wands we know as waiting for your ships to come in. This is where you're being patient, but you're ready to move on. And maybe that's what the conversation is going to be for some of us here. We want to talk about leaving, or we want to make it clear that we are leaving. We've had enough. We're not, or we're waiting for someone to come to talk so we could tell them that we're leaving. Before I take that card, cracked again. Oh, it's about commitment. So definitely a conversation. Oh boy, and then there's lots of regrets here. So someone wants to come in, or you want to reach out, depending on how you see this, to talk about a commitment, to talk about a relationship, to talk about the regrets that they have for what they've done, what they've said, what was said. So this one is separating. They want forgiveness. They want to talk about that forgiveness. They want to offer forgiveness. They want to receive forgiveness because they're not feeling worthy. Or they were made to feel not worthy, or you were made to feel not worthy. And for that, someone is turning their back and moving on, or wanting to move on, or they're being patient with... Ooh, lots of messages. They're being patient with that sense of missing, and they're being patient, but they're missing something, and they're waiting. They They want to talk about the truth, or they want the truth to come out. And there's this emperor who wants to take control, or wants to be victorious, wants to overcome, wants to talk about what's missing in their relationship and what's the ships again. That patience, that being able to turn and go off and say, you know what, I want to do something different because you didn't make me feel good, or I don't feel good. I'm missing something. And they're realizing that truth, that something is missing, and they want to go off and get it, or go somewhere else, do something different. There's that deliberation. Again, the 5 of Wands with the 3 of Wands. In between, we're looking for that perfection. We want to make changes. So we're talking about making changes, taking control and having that victory, speaking the truth. Oh my gosh, I can't get these messages out fast enough. Again, it goes on. Lots of wands going on here. So we have the 7 of Wands. We're trying to get into that integrity. The talk about integrity. The talk is for integrity so that we can rise up and take responsibility. Or that is the conversation that will be had about taking on the responsibility. Because they miss you or you miss them. There's a question of, I've had enough of something. I want to change, bringing back the balance. This king has the courage. Again, the 7 of Wands is here for that reciprocity, ending of a cycle, wanting a second chance to make up for, yes, for that commitment that they did not get or want to get. They want to be in a commitment, and they have that passion and that romance. It's a passionate, romantic conversation that they want to have. But then they want to change. They want to change something. Or maybe they've had enough of the imbalance and they want to be in a relationship. They want to change the plans and they are fighting over it. Again, that deliberation, bringing back the integrity. It's a question of up and down with integrity. It's probably because of a third party that someone is dealing with, whether it's you, Gemini, or the next person, dealing with a third party, trying to change that, wanting to. Well, here it is. It's you, the viewer, or you, Gemini. There's something about strategy, making plans, changing of the plans, and the deck keeps breaking open. That overindulgence, that satisfaction, not getting it, wanting to have it. The Wheel of Fortune turns. Again, it is all in the timing. What we want. We're waiting patiently, but the devil is here. The devil is here. Is really strong. Again, it's all about communication. I can't seem to get the messages out fast enough. Just give me a second. I need to breathe. And usually when the devil comes around, everything takes very long, but I can't seem to stop. Ooh, okay, let's take it from the top here. We're seeing all the messages coming in. We have High Arcana. We have the more High Arcana all the way. Oh boy, healing love, that passionate conversation for healing love, wanting a fresh start, making plans to have a fresh start, passionately. It's a passionate conversation. They have that drive for a new beginning. And then as soon as it begins, it ends. You see that the plan is to start something new and then end it. And then the devil comes in and says, no more. We're stopping this. Protection again. Someone is leaving because of betrayal. We have the betrayal. We need to heal betrayal. We have truth coming out. We need to heal. It's a leap of faith that this truth is to be spoken. Again, with Gemini, it is all about the word. Whether it is communicated in written or communicated in speaking, in body language. We have the devil here. So there is an obsession with ending, an obsession with leaving or expanding and moving and growing and wanting to explore and go on your own or have something with someone, wanting to share, wanting to not be alone. That's passionate conversation for healing and having that independence. Passionate conversation this is being passionate and not just talking here. This is just wanting a fresh start, but it's this seven of swords here. It's a plan in action. It's a betrayal, plotting and scheming for a fresh start to come to an end abruptly. It's abrupt, and then the devil comes in and puts a clamp on it and says no. Obsession, possession, it's being possessive, it's wanting to have, it's wanting to tell all, it's just protection again. It's confusing is what it is. Okay, or trying to confuse. I mean, this is where this plan, it's a healing that spark. Again, it seems to be as soon as something begins, it ends. And then we have planning it though, planning to start something. Going inward, understanding and healing. This is wisdom, man. This is guided. These are plans that are guided to set off, like to create that spark. Again, it's for passion, This is the ace here in this card. It's that innovation, that spark to heal, that spark to change, that spark to create. Being inventive. But again, this is an outcome. Here we have another outcome to be guided. That passion, that beginning, that new beginning is a leap of faith by another, someone else. If it's not you, Gemini, it is someone that you are passionate about, wanting to take that leap of faith, wanting to get into something new, a new adventure that you're feeling drawn to, being pulled away, being led off by spirit. That passion is taking you off and going off. Not sure if it's alone though, but it's for love. It is the love of, whether it's to work, whether it's a creative aspect, because here it is again, the creative aspect here. This knave here is the beginning, a new beginning, being creative. And then healing, conversation. Let's see how this falls here. We have telling the truth, taking that leap of faith to tell the truth, to heal, and then move on. So wanting to end, again, it is being patient at the right moment. Wanting to end something, to leave, because the devil is blocking. The devil is saying this is too much, so much obsession here. There's obsession here. Obsession with the truth, maybe, wanting to tell it all. But then being stopped. It's a betrayal. Wanting to stop, having that betrayal stopped, because this is what the plan is. This is what the plan is. It's a culmination here. This plan is to start up something new. We will take cards. Then we have this going off and healing, moving on. Just want to go on. This healing, moving off. But this is patience. Having patience and either to come back or to move on. But it seems to be by the love, to heal the love. So wanting to come back. And then we have, if we look at this way, because the start does come here and then it ends up here. And this again is being independent. It's having earned. It's wanting, having accumulated so much now that you're ready to share, because you're still missing that that one pentacle, that potential to build to set up the foundation and build on. That's where you're just ready. You're in the mode of being ready. So you've made up your mind. You've made up your mind to heal and move on so that you can be open to have something, because you want to heal the love. You're taking that love and you're healing, and you're on your own. You're doing it hermit and then hermit again. So it's that sense of being alone, but not lonely, not yet, because this is healing. Yeah? And it's a transforming here, because you become more. The love, that determination, that being led, that passion of being led by Spirit, allowing Spirit to help you and guide you with the words that you will speak. Because there is conversation that needs to be healed on both sides. It's saying here, conversation will be healed. It will take a while. It will take a little while. And then the 9 is just to say that it is a readiness that you've learned and earned, and you're ready to share. If you can meet with someone who will share, and maybe the conversation will spark a new beginning, because that's what you want. That's what you want. You, the viewer, you, Gemini, you want a new beginning. But there's betrayals here. There's betrayal here between you having a new beginning and actually going off and sharing it with someone. It seems that the someone is moving on or wanting to come back and heal. Let's take some cards. So what is the 7 of Wands? Again, it's the Ace. Again, it's that King of Swords. That, again, air sign. Aquarius had the same thing. So you may want to reflect there. But we have the King of Swords who is speaking his truth, standing in his truth, most likely talking about the plotting and scheming to have a new beginning, then to betray and go into obsession, is what all of that is about. But then there's a healing here for innovation of a new plan, of a new beginning. But see, this is where the clarity comes in, that intuition, being understanding and opening your eyes to seeing through the lies and deceit and all that betrayal. Again, by the moon. So we have a timer going on. This, again, we just came through that new moon. So we're looking forward to the full moon to see what will become of all these plans, which the devil will stop for love. And then ending a cycle. You see, it is as if to say with the intuition, all of this nonsense is ended. And I say nonsense. It's all that trickery and, trying to confuse the next person and wanting to, getting just desserts in love. Feeling like you getting even with somebody. Yeah. In love. It's like catching them out. Like you've caught them out and you have, and putting an end to that. Because there's a Queen of Pentacles here who's in stalemate. Or who's changed perspective. And in that being sitting down and thinking about things differently. Going into dilemma. Deciding, deciphering, discerning, finding out and understanding and knowing when is the right moment, following the intuition and knowing when is the right moment to speak, because you're focused on the Wheel of Fortune, what is to come, to have satisfaction in love, speaking that truth. Again, we're coming back to the commitment and the forgiveness. So it's a question of timing. Somebody's planning it out, that this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to meet with my queen. I'm going to use the intuition and have this truth about all of this plotting and scheming. Tell her everything. I say her, it's because I'm referring to the fact that this is the masculine and this is the feminine. So you flip it around as you feel. But there is that emotional quality where coming out with the truth, this is how it has to start, with that groundedness. having understood and being open to love will end the cycle of this coldness, the cold truth, and third parties, if there is any, which is hidden secretly. Again, I see in Aquarius, I saw it where I see both sides. And again, with the 7 here, it kind of adds to the fact that this person, this King of Swords, has the ability to be cold-hearted, mean, controlling even. And then they are concerning third parties, wanting to hold on to that third party, the truth about the third party and why and how and all of that. It's a big secret in love, like to be hidden. They're hiding it. And they're using the love. They're taking advantage. See, that was the plan. The plan was to take advantage of your love, or you want to take advantage of someone's love, or somebody's taking advantage of your love. Okay, just flip it as it goes, because you know the drill. And this is where that cycle ends. Somebody was taking advantage of someone else's love, and it stopped. The love, they found out, the intuition of the person, whether it's you or somebody else, they found out and they said, no more. This is not happening, because the devil came in. See, the devil came in and said, this is not going any further. Third party situation with you and another, and then the next person, the partnership, they're leaving. They're leaving. They're not wanting to have a third party with you. Or you are not wanting to have a third party with them. Somebody is leaving. Okay, depending on how you place yourself here. Why? Because she is grounded. She is open. She is honest. She is passionate. She is all the good stuff. And she could see through all of the lies because she is very intuitive. She is that empress. You see, the same one here. She is the same one on earth. She is this empress. But then that empress is also connected to third parties. Okay? So the truth, it can go all over. Right? It could be the truth about a third party. It could be the truth about intuition. Take it as it resonates. If it is your intuition and your honesty that has brought you to find out that there was a plot and a scheme for a relationship that you would be a part of, you found out and said, no, I'm not doing this. You said, no, I'm putting a hold. The devil came in, spirit follows and protects you, and that stopped. And then the whole relationship here now is to be healed, and it is a decision to move on or come back together, because that's the stalemate. And now a decision needs to be taken, focusing on, oh boy, the wheel of fortune. So either we're focusing on taking a chance, or we're allowing spirit and we're focusing on waiting it out, being very patient, because this is what she does. She just sits there. See, she don't have nowhere to go. She's taken care of, and being taken care of. So she's relaxed. She's just waiting it out to see what will come of all of this. And what will come is satisfaction in love, because somebody is going to talk and ask or give forgiveness in the right moment. Okay, we cleared that up, and I feel a lot better now. Ooh, I think that was a bit of anxiety in that breathlessness I was feeling. Somebody's going to get clarity from all of this, what I just said there. Okay, so let's take a look at what is this 8? Because we know it's a healing. We know it's taking a leap of faith. We know it's patience and healing again from spirit. This is all spirit. So what is this 8 of Cups? Thank you, Spirit. The investment. Okay, so we're looking at coming around. Because we have invested. This is the partnership. This is outside. This is somebody else. This is not you, the viewer, unless you are a cross watcher and you place yourself here. But the partnership, Aquarius, they've invested, and they see all of this here. This is spirit. This is spirit guiding. Spirit is guiding their healing, their wisdom, their knowledge, their understanding of the circumstance. This is Spirit saying, you know what, you're going to go off onto a new adventure. Because Spirit knows what they need. Spirit is clearing that path for them to take a new adventure. Spirit is giving them that patience, that understanding, that higher level of feeling like they do belong. Because if it was that they felt like they didn't belong, because that was in the beginning, that in itself is being healed. And now they're looking to explore and move on. But they have invested. So it may be a healing to come back. Let's see a little further. Change, again, doing that change, coming around. Maybe they're wanting to come around because they've been healed, because they've understood. It's not just so much being healed, but it's wisdom. Wisdom on both sides here. And taking that leap of faith of saying, you know what? I'll go back to my queen. I want to go back to my queen because she's so beautiful and perfect. I want to go back to her is what they're probably thinking, Gemini. We'll see. Let's take a few more cards. There's a change here. Direction change. And Spirit is also guiding that. And the devil is saying no betrayal. No betrayal. If you wanted to betray now, it's not going to happen because it was found out. And then the courage. There's that courage to take that, make that change. Again, that leap of faith is reflected here. To make that change and have the courage to work it out. Put down the burden. Be rewarded for what was done in the past. Because there's an investment here. You see that 7 and 3 of Pentacles? That's a broken 10. So there's something worthy of having. And this is why Spirit has come in. Spirit is saying, no. Remember, when this Lover's card comes up here, ain't nothing changing what's supposed to be. If you are to have and be with a particular party, it is going to happen. If it was preordained, like we like to say, this is the card that says so. Nothing is changing that. And Spirit is working it. Look at that. Look at all the work Spirit is doing so that this person now could come back and finish what is supposed to be, this commitment, this forgiveness, to have that stability. So this is where the miracle is going to happen, where this person, your next person, if it is you've had it out and you've been fighting and you see no way other than out, they're coming back. And if you're saying to me right now, you got to be, you know the word, kidding me, it's going to be a surprise because 10 of Pentacles says there's healing and it's justified. Gemini, I'm a bearer of good news for this because they have learned, they have healed, and they are taking that step with Spirit. They have that drive to take that step and go forward into love. And it is not just love, it is guided. They are guided toward you, or you to them, depending on where you place yourself, if this scenario seems to fit you. All right, so let's see this just because. Let's see what this Knave of Wands is representing here. Again, it is the Knave of Pentacles. So we have a double start. We have that drive and that focus. This is determination in the purest form when these two cards come up. Because this is a focus on what you want, especially when it relates to work, or if you are working on something. Again, if it is that love that you so can't let go of, or they don't want to let go of you, somebody is really working at coming in with the passion, in the focus. They are very passionate about what it is that they have with you or you have with them. It's a question of opening up. So now we have the 4 of Pentacles with the Knave, which is a broken 5. So they are healing that sense of insecurity. They were feeling insecure. You were feeling insecure. Somebody or both of you was feeling that insecurity of having a relationship or this type of relationship, what they, when you say, I never get what I really want, I keep getting same things that don't fit me, and then all of a sudden you get what you've been hoping for, and then it goes away. It's taken from you as soon, like it ended as soon as it started. And that was for a reason, eh? That was for a reason. If it ended as soon as it started, something triggered, and well, all of the drama that took place there, Spirit said, no. They will meet. And in the separation, the time will pass because it is ordained so, and then they will come back together. That is what this is coming into. Because we have this overthinking. We have this constant thinking. You can't stop thinking about you. You can't stop thinking about them. You're both in that turmoil of you can't stop thinking about each other. And you have so much to say and nobody is talking. Well, because there is that abundance in the sense of you're meant to be together. You're that sense of family. You lost everything, or you ended, or you both walked away because as soon as it started, it ended. And then you both went your separate ways. And now in between, certain time must pass, you come back and you will have that legacy together. You will have that sense of family between you. And you probably already felt that when you met. You felt like you knew each other from eons. Like you felt so comfortable with each other. I always go with, if you don't believe in the past life thing, when you met this person, or when you both came together, right off the bat, you felt very comfortable, like you had been together for forever. It was just so comfy. And then all of a sudden, boom, it stopped. Because there was a lack of trust. It was too good to be true, is how you were looking at that, or both of you were looking at it. Say, I can't believe that happened. It was so fast. I don't understand. I don't know. And I don't want to bother with this anymore. Something took place. Again, it's always about a third party coming in and cracking it up, or work. Your work changed, and you were focused on your work, and that's what broke it all up. Because priorities, your priorities, their priorities, even if we don't say it's a third party, but I know that there is a third party because the devil is there. And that Empress with that ace, with the King of Swords, that is some kind of viciousness that was going on. The devil came in to protect you from it. You, the viewer, whomever where you are in this story, you are protected by the devil. It says it there, that as soon as it started, it was ended and it was stopped. The devil came between you because there's a healing that needs to take place. And this is a justice. If it is that you're supposed to come together, you will. Because there is there it is, that reconciliation for commitment. There's an offer to be, because of the truth, the sun, the change, transformation, because you are both growing up. So that you can have now the truth come out, and you can go off into smooth waters and heal the disappointment. Look at that, moving fast. Let's take a quick look again. It's lots of cards. This is like the whole reading again. But it's good to have the details, because the focus is on building and opening up and having that abundance. You see that 5 of Pentacles that we saw earlier. I think it's still here. No? Yeah, right here. That 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. See, we're healing that spark, that innovation, that drive, that coming back to who you really are, that passionate side of you. If it is you were in a slump, or if they were in a slump, but it is coming back because you're opening up now. That focus is to open up and tell the secrets. You see, because you want to change that mind, changing the mind about keeping the secrets, because this is what was going on up here, having a whole secretive life, you know, and you're like, no, 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 I don't want that. I changed my mind. I want something else. I want what I really want. And what is it that you really want? You want to be in a marriage. You want to have that life, that family, that sense of belonging, that legacy you want to share. And of course, it was a trust issue that we need to heal. And justice is coming in to say that there will be a reconciliation because you want to heal. Again, the drive is there to heal. And then we have this reconciliation for a commitment. An offer will be made because we are growing up. And we're feeling like, okay, I was afraid. Now I'm not afraid. Because that's what the Five of Pentacles is about. That fear, that insecurity. That notion of you're not good enough and you never will be, that was ingrained in you or the next person. They've come to overcome that. They've come to realize it's not true. And that is what is expressed in the Aquarius reading. Yeah? So this is like a continuation. Again, we're all connected. The Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, your air signs. So there's a touch of everything each other has connected to. And then there's the fire signs and the earth signs. We're all in here. We're all a part of each other. And this is what the collective is becoming more and more aware of. You see? This is why I put out elemental readings, because we are all connected. And I want these elemental readings to pick up because it just makes the sign readings that much more easier to decipher. Being really giving a lot of information here. But the fact is that there is an understanding of growth and change. And that comes with this Three of Wands. When you've had enough of being alone and lonely and missing, especially this time of the year, you want to hook in and you want to connect and you want to reconnect with people that you know that you love, the people that love you. And then there's that fear of, will they take me back? Well, yes. And it is understood because of what took place before, but there will be a healing because it is justified. Spirit is bringing in the people who need to come together. Spirit is bringing them in. This card says it all. And that is where, when you do come together, you will have a healing conversation and you will move into sharing and having that Ten of Pentacles. Because look, you see the 9 is here at the end. But look where the 10 is. The 10 is here with this drive and innovation. You see? Let's take just a couple of cards for the 9, just to bring it back to where this possibility for abundance and family and marriage and wanting to work together. It's all of that, because it's a commitment. I'm saying it's for love because of the lovers here, but it's divinely guided. Notice it's not the 10 of Cups, it's the 10 of Pentacles, and this is all about abundance and business and legacies. Okay, so it's a working relationship for some, and for others it is love and marriage, because it is the love and marriage card, that 10 of Pentacles. You're having everything, okay, love and marriage. So what is this 9 of Pentacles? Again, that ego. Here it is, our 10 of Cups, a victory in love. Okay, we're breaking down the towers here for that anxiety. See, we're getting rid of the anxiety. And you know what? It is gone. It is gone. When I finished doing this, that ball of breathlessness I was feeling, it disappeared. And here it is right here. But you know what? It's going to take a little while before you actually do get that marriage. Because I know you want to know when. It's going to be a while. Now, we have a 5 and we have a 6 with a 1 here. But this is the Emperor. Sorry, this is the Hierophant. So, as time goes, we're looking at a 6 months period for when you actually settle in and say, okay, we are together. Because it's going to be a little while before this tower. And when the tower does come down, it's just going to be boom, we're in. But first off, you see where we have the tower here with this 10 of Cups? somebody in an ego trip has to finish. And then the anxiety will disappear. Because there is a third party. For some of us, there is a third party. There is a relationship with a third party that needs to finish up in order for you, the viewer, or you, the partner, to come into this particular relationship with the person that you want to come back with, or the person that wants to come back to you. So I will give a 6 months window. Now, I could be wrong, but that's what numbers say here. That's what the numbers say here. And when the devil shows up, it's because it's really heavy. And it's not just over. Look at all these cards. There's a lot of cards here. There's a lot of work. Stalemate and all. Wheel of Fortune, Destiny. That takes time. And then there's that conversation. And she doesn't move fast either, this one. She's like, no, I will wait. And I will take my sweet time. You see how relaxed she is? She's not going anywhere, you know. She is sitting there and saying, what is mine is coming to me and I know it. And this nonsense has to finish. You see this attitude? This could be a reverse king because my cards are not reversed. But because he's next to this 7 of swords here, and then the devil is here, and then as soon as it is a 1 to the 10. Right away, the 1 to the 10. So as soon as it starts, it's over. And that is where she comes in. She is like, no, I see this nonsense, I'm stopping it. And if you're going to come back to me, whomever, okay, because I'm saying this is the next person, just to make this fit, okay, you place yourself where you need to fit. But the one who is with the third party has a lot of work to do to come back to this person who is the Queen of Pentacles, and you know if you fit that bill, because she has taken on a new perspective, and she is the one who is saying, no, I'm gonna wait, and it will take as long as it has to. I'm not rushing anything. Spirit. And when the devil comes in, that could take a while. So we're looking at 6 as the number. So it could be 6 weeks, 6 months. I won't say 6 years, because after 6 years, nobody wants to be with anybody. Okay. So let's take an oracle. See where this goes. Thank you, Spirit. It was really quick. Say it's not so fast. What is the oracle message for Gemini for December 2023, dealing with their relationships? What's the oracle message? What is this? Oh boy. 2 of the sea is what we will take. I'm not taking all these cards. There's too many. So that's the flying card. Every sign has had one. And I still have the water signs to do. I'm not done yet. I'm almost there. Been really busy. But I'm doing my best to get them out to you. Hopefully by the usual time, but I'm feeling I might go over by a day or so. I'll just cut now. And that's a 7, so it's difficult. Again, what is going on up here is not easy, especially if there's a change going on with the relationship and how you view each other, and wanting to come back to each other and working your way back. It is going to happen though. Again, it is preordained that you and this person need to be together. Whether it is you and the third party that needs to be together for as long as that takes, or it's you and the next person that came together and as soon as you got together, it went apart. Either way, there it is, the 5. That orphaned and round and round. See what I mean when I say 6 months? Because it's not over. That third party is not just gonna finish. No. It's gonna take a while. And that 7 is a difficult turn. Just know that it is to come. It is to come. I know, Gemini, I'm not giving you the greatest news, but the best news is that what is to be will be. That is the best news. You have nothing to worry about. You do you. That's all I'm going to say. Let's see. We go to the sea first, because this orphan, we know what that is. And we have to look at it. Okay, but first to the C, because I already give you bad news. It's number 6 there is a 6 months. I wouldn't see past 6 months. It'll take about that. 7. And you may end up with somebody else. Okay, depending, because Spirit knows what to do. Spirit is doing. Just know that. Number 7. Number 7. Here we go. It's a flying card, so I don't read the card before. So to the C, being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. Yes, we'll take the protection on that, because it came out as if it was a gift, and that is because of the devil here. When external conditions appear to block every attempt to move forward, there is no hidden message for you to decipher. Like the ocean, the tides of experience ebb and flow. You are in a natural cycle to know that things will flow again in due course. There is no cause for alarm. Stop resisting and fighting against the situation and learn to flow even when the tide is going out. Relax and trust in the abundance that will soon be within your reach again. An ancient mariner's saying applies to you now. When fishermen cannot go to sea, they stay home and repair their nets. Patience, my darlings, patience, okay? Spirit has you. You are being protected. You are not to get into whatever it is that Spirit is keeping you. The devil is blocking something here. It is for your own good. Okay, so we're going to look at the orphan here. Somebody is in a bad way. Number 5. 5. If we're at the 5, we were at the 4. So orphaned, before then, is the higher power. Okay, you might really want to listen to Aquarius, because I think they got the higher power. Anyway, it's an air sign. You decide. Conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with Spirit. Again, that is where she comes in. My darling, the Queen of Pentacles, our Queen of Cups. See that? Queen of Cups here for all that love. And then we have our the Empress. So you see, third party situation right there. Right there. 1, 2, and 3. Now, the love is what is creating this long, drawn out situation. That's why it's going to take long, because we still have to go round and round. We still haven't figured out where to place the love. Now, we're not talking about this card, we're talking about orphan. And that is the distortion, where we are not feeling worthy because we don't seem to understand what natural motherly love is, because of the fact that they were denied that. If it's not you, Gemini, it is the next person or the third party. The third party may be the one that is holding on to you or to the next person because they know they need love, but they don't understand how to decipher the kind of love that they need. So they're going overboard, the obsession. Okay? Somebody has that obsession. Somebody else is following their intuition. Could be this one, it could be that one, because these are both intuitive. And so is she, because she is the Empress on earth. But you see, she is the grounded one. So she has put, and I say she, please don't take it as it's a woman here. Could very well be the males. All these are males for all I know, for all we know. okay? But just take it as this is the feminine, the yin here, the feminine qualities, that intuition, that motherly care is being blocked because she is the true empress, okay? On earth. This is the empress, but she's the true empress on earth. She's also intuitive because she comes with the natural love. And this is hidden. And it has come to an end here. See, right here, just desserts, having that true love come from an earthly goddess because of intuition. This is how it has to play out, because there is going to be forgiveness in the end of the day. There's going to be a relationship, and there is going to be a healing. And it's not just there's going to be a healing. This poor third party, male or female, whomever they are, they have to get their healing too. That is why it's going to take a while, because they are a part of this whole scenario. That has to be understood. This is why we are being told here to allow the ebb and flow of things to come as they come, and to let go and allow and have that natural love and be understanding. It's the only way it's going to work for everybody involved. Okay, so where we are with the orphan, we're going to read on the relationship with that, because it is very connected. Okay, it is a relationship. As you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support, but may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing what you feel you deserve. Perhaps you are drifting away from this relationship because you're in a different stage of personal growth. Perhaps you are in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs. So you feel left out, unable to get to the intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart. A spirit knows you and loves you and will steer you in the direction of those who accept you as you are without artifice or agenda. That's it. Without artifice or agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. So you see, there is a timing going on here. And if you feel like you've outgrown that situation, if you are in the third party, then it is a question of time. And if it is the other person, they will come to realize that they have outgrown that person if it is a third party situation. And then that third party will fall in with someone else who will help them along the way. It is a question of ebbing and flowing. Let the tide take its turn. Repair your nets, because you can't go and fish. Be patient. Let's see round and round. And then we'll call it a day. 25. It's a big reading. You and Aquarius. Wow. Big readings here. It's worth it. The time it's taken, it's really worth it. I'm glad to do it. 25. Where are we? And I think there will become more and more big readings as I go, because my determination to help brings me these types of readings. 25. It's all about growing up, Round and round. The spiral quality of events, when a lesson isn't quite integrated, cycles you a challenge to break, revising a pattern from a new perspective. Again, it is that you're not finished, something not being understood. So it's not you. If it is you, then yes. But if you know it's not you, don't go digging into saying, well, it's not me, it's not me. It's the next person. It's people who are connected to you. You fit it as it fits. We will take the oracle because, again, it is a general. The appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backward, the truth is that you are standing at a higher level, looking down into your circumstances. You will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints. and can access the wisdom and lessons learned. This is where the Hermit comes in. All right? You know that what you've experienced has taught you something because the devil put a stop. You had to pay attention. This is you, eh? You had to pay attention. Coming in here with plans, making changes, creating a healing. Because of that, you spiraled up and you found that healing. And you in turn passed it on to the next person. And now they are taking it and working it out inside of themselves and probably feeling as if they need to leave or that you will leave. And they don't want you to leave. You see? That's the original cards. Yeah? We're going back a little bit here. But you see, Spirit is stepping in because Spirit knows what you have done. Good, bad, or ugly. And that in itself is helping the next person to rise up and find stability, whether it is with you or with someone else. But they will find it if it is not with you and it is with someone else. On that note, I thank you for showing up, for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, Gemini, love and light.